Hey y'all, what's up? It's B with the Hustle and Tea, and this is about to be a 2024 Bday vlog, okay? So if you haven't already, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Get you something to smoke, something to eat, or something to drink. And tune in to this funny ass story time / Bday vlog, okay? So I have a Bday vlog that I uploaded, but this is a story time that happened on my birthday celebration at work, okay? All right, y'all, what's up? So, all my Capricorns out there, what's up? We done started 2024 for my fellow Capricorns that ended 2023. How you doing? Yes, baby, 2024. Shout out to Kiana for giving me this wine glass along with that bottle of wine I already drank. But shout out to my other friend for blessing me with a bottle for my birthday. Well, both of them was for my birthday, but I got one after my birthday and one on my birthday. So cheers, y'all. 2024, we having nothing but prosperity, motherfucking positivity, happiness, love. Leave that haterade in 2023. All right, that's pretty good. We can sip on that. Y'all, I have this funny ass story time, and I got this pajama set off Temu. It's a onesie. It's shorts. Let me show y'all. Off Temu, it got Capricorn. This was the color they had for Capricorns, but they got other zodiac signs and other colors, so y'all check out Temu. I know one day they're gonna sponsor my channel because I buy so much shit from their website, and I can tell y'all now their clothes is legit. Now they pictures and stands and decor and shit might be a hit or miss, but their clothes is legit. Okay, the material is good and the size be on point. You know, it's very rare that I buy a large and it don't fit right. If it don't fit right, that means my ass been eating too many carbs that week or something. Okay, but other than that, Temu is a go. That's where I got this from. Y'all see it a little more. It's cute, you know, but I had to wear it because we still in Capricorn season right now. I'm a Capricorn. My birthday is January 2nd, the day after New Year's. But every year, for as long as I can remember, I've always celebrated my birthday on New Year's Day for several reasons. For one, the story on when my mom went into labor and stuff, I really should have been born on New Year's. But due to at the time I was born and it already being the next day, basically I was 3 hours away or a few hours away from being an actual New Year's baby. So, and also people usually party and do stuff New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So whatever I do for my birthday, I celebrated New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and on my actual birthday on the 2nd, I take that as a self-care day. And I do everything for me. You know, I usually don't have my kids on that day, so I'm not a mom. I'm not working. Those are two things I don't do on my birthday. I don't mom and I don't work. So I make sure I take off work and I make sure I have a babysitter, okay? All right, y'all. So this year on my birthday, y'all, this year on my birthday was funny as fuck. First of all, let me just say this. When you go into the new year with negativity, you know, usually that's just what you're going to be doing all year. You know, that's the old saying. Whatever you're doing on the new year, you're going to be doing that all year. So we try not to go into the new year broke. We try not to go into the new year with negativity. We try not to do none of that shit. Everything positive, right? Well, I go to work. And if y'all watch my vlog, I was in a good mood. I didn't give a fuck what was going on the day before. It's my birthday. It's the new year. I'm at work. We finna get this bag. Everybody in a good mood. So I get to work. And it's this girl that has started working there. And we gonna give her the name of Rachel. Her name gonna be Rachel. Rachel started working there probably a few weeks before this incident happened that I'm about to talk about. So she was very new. She didn't know much about the job. You know, she didn't really know how. She couldn't work a whole shift by herself. So she didn't know a lot. But she knew enough to where if she was motivated to want to keep the job, she could have done it. And I'm I'm going to just say this. We all got a story when we first start a job. And where I work at is not one of those jobs that everybody want to get, honestly. It's one of those jobs that when you end up here, you got a story on how and why you ended up here. And if you can succeed and you want to change your life, where I work at, and if you follow me on social media, I don't hide where I work at. You can find where I work at anywhere. But where I work at, you gotta want to do better in life, or you gonna fail right there and fall back. I see it happen all the time. So Rachel was going through something from, the conversations that me and her had, because she talked to me, I think, a little more than anybody, because I'm one of those people, I be friends with anybody. As long as you don't get on no weird or evil shit, I'll be your friend. The moment you get on some scandalous, weird, evil, demonic, just bad, anything negative, I ain't your friend no more. But long as you keep it cool and positive, we can be friends. So I started, talking to her more. I even fucking took her to the bank while we was at work. Like, she had showed me her fucking bank balance, like her bank account, and was like, I really need to go to the bank to take this money out because I got something that's trying to come out of my account and I need to pay my attorney, blah, blah, blah. So I told her, I said, well, you need to ask, the manager, and if she say it's okay, then I'll take you. So I took her to the bank, and, during that 8-minute drive to the bank, we talked a little bit. But at work, we would kind of talk. And she had gave me some information on 2 of my coworkers, because it was an incident with one of the coworkers and me and this girl was cool. But the girl, Rachel, that I'm talking about, she gave me the insight on what was said when I wasn't around. So me and Rachel was actually cool, y'all. Out of all the girls I work with, like I said, I was the one she probably would chit chat with here and there the most. So on this particular day, the day before, she caught herself kind of getting upset with me because she wasn't really good at dropping waffles. Now, once you learn how our waffle makers work, you kind of know when to take the waffles off. And if I say a dark or a light waffle, you know how it should look, versus if I just call a normal waffle, and all of her waffles will come out light. Like, it was like none of her waffles was done all the way, ever. And this particular waffle, it was a pecan waffle. Like, when we call certain stuff and you don't hear it, that puts us behind with picking up our food and delivering our food. So this particular day, she got mad at me. She didn't have my pecan waffle ready that I called. And when she finally did, after me waiting for a long time, the waffle was ugly as shit. Like, it was broke up. It wasn't presentable at all. So I said I wasn't taking that, and I had told my manager that she can deliver that. And I think the girl Rachel might have thought all of that hostility was toward her, and it really wasn't, because at the end of the day, the way that y'all work, that's the manager's fault. Because when the managers put y'all on the floor and y'all don't really know what y'all doing, don't take shit personal on how we make y'all feel, because it's not y'all, it's really the managers, right? But I guess Rachel just felt like I was coming at her, so Rachel kind of got an attitude and wanted to leave, right? So I guess she just went in the back and just kind of calmed down, and, eventually she came back out. She started working, but she just started dropping waffles. Like, nobody was calling waffles. She was just dropping waffles. So my manager was like, what is she doing? Why is she just dropping waffles? Nobody's calling waffles. So my manager goes over to the girl, says whatever she says, and somehow the girl just left for the day. It was a little bit after 1 o'clock, I think, so it was close to the end of the shift. And so the next day is January 1st. We celebrated my birthday at work, because I'm not working the next day, which is my actual birthday, because I don't work on my birthday. The queen just does not work on her birthday. I don't care what the job is. So we celebrated my birthday. It's my best friend started my birthday off right with a sash and money. I go in. Everybody's in a good mood. My other coworker has me a bottle of wine along with a cake. Other coworkers are giving me money. It's the first of the year. It's my birthday. Turn up. So this Rachel chick is not one of the participants in the turn up for some reason. She's sitting in a booth on her phone. It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning. It's about 6:30. Okay, because I got there a little early. And, I'm really good with reading the room. And so I knew that, this bitch is still on some yesterday shit. Right? And let me just describe her character. So her character was really, bitch, take that shit back to the hood, the ghetto. It's the ratchet for me. You could just tell by the way she talked, what she'd been through, her presentation of self, and just, you can just tell, the ratchets when you see the ratchets. So that was her whole demeanor. But, I don't judge people. Like I said, I had a story before I came there, and, everybody got a story, and I believe in people changing. So, I didn't say nothing to her. Like, when I walked in, she didn't say nothing to me. Even when she realized that it was my birthday, she never said nothing to me, and I didn't say shit to her. So, as time is going on, like I said, she's sitting in the booth. She's on the phone. She's talking to her girlfriend, I guess. And other co-workers are around, and they're hearing what she's talking about. So, eventually, everybody just kind of started talking about what this girl was talking about on the phone, whoop-de-whoop, all this stuff, right? So, once it got back to me that she was somewhat saying maybe something about me, I didn't care. Just like I didn't give a fuck when she told me what my other co-workers were saying about me, when one of them called themselves going back telling the other one something I said when they wasn't there about the schedule, which I don't give a fuck, because ain't nobody said nothing directly to me, and that's what kind of person I am. Like, if you don't come directly to me like it's a problem, bitch, I'm never going to know it's a problem. Even if you don't talk to me as much as you normally do, if you just stop talking to me, if you stop doing any fucking thing, I am not going to, come at you and be like, oh, do we got a problem? Because, no, you're going to have to come to me, because I'm going to just live my life, And at work, bitch, we just got to work together, And so we literally only know each other because we coworkers. And that go for anybody. Like, you ever start being my friend and I met you at work, okay, we only knew each other because we worked together anyways. I don't care. So, yeah, I didn't give a fuck about none of that. It was my birthday. It was New Year's. And I was ignoring anything that someone told me about Rachel or anything, right? I never directly heard her say anything about me or have my name in her mouth, so I didn't care. Okay? So, almost about 30 minutes of me being there, and I say almost because when all of this popped off, it wasn't even 7 o'clock yet. It wasn't even 7 o'clock. So, I got there about 6:30, so maybe about 6:45. We out on the floor. We getting ready. I done took pictures and videos and all that stuff that y'all see on my vlog. Everybody's chilling, right? So, one of my co-workers, I didn't know what was going on. I'm just so into the moment. So, one of my co-workers come from the back, kind of talking shit with an attitude. And she was like, yeah, like I told her, she got to say something to her, because I don't want to have to say nothing to her. So, I'm like, what? So, come to find out, the girl Rachel had got up from where she was sitting and had went and sat in another booth. And my other coworker, I'm going to give her a name. Her name is Shouty. We're going to call her Shouty. So Rachel had went and sat in Shouty's booth. So instead of Shouty saying to Rachel, hey, could you sit, somewhere else or over there at the low bar where we usually sit, because this is my booth, and if customers come in and they want to sit here, I don't want to miss money because you're sitting in my booth. Shouty didn't want to say that to Rachel, so Shouty went to our manager and went and said something to our manager about Rachel sitting in her booth. Shouty came out and also told us, oh, this is what she had an attitude about. She was like, I don't give a fuck about her, calling me a fat. And we like, what? Confused, like, what you mean? And so Shawty like, yeah, Rachel calling me on the phone, I guess talking to her girlfriend or whoever, talking about, this fat bitch. I don't give a fuck, I'll be a fat bitch, because you just need to get. I'm like, what is going on? You know, like I said, I literally be minding my business, so I didn't know what happened. So I guess Shawty went and told the manager that Rachel was sitting in her booth. When the manager said something to Rachel, I guess Rachel put two and two together and called Shawty a fat bitch, but she was talking on the phone. So time go on. Everybody talking, doing what they do. I decided to make me something to eat. You know, I got a little hungry, so I was like, you know, I'm going to just make me something to eat. I make me something to eat. And everybody is just still in a good mood. You know, everybody is still chilling and everything is good. Nothing has popped off yet. So by the time I make me something to eat and I sit down, I took like literally a couple bites. But before all this happened, and I was in the back like taking pictures, one of my other co-workers, which is Shawty's friend, came up to me and was basically saying that Rachel was still on the phone talking shit, and she was like, you know, why is she here, blah, 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 right? So I was like, I don't care, because she ain't saying nothing to me. She ain't bothering me. It is what it is, right? So I keep going on with what I'm going on with. So by the time I make me something to eat and I get to eating, Rachel is sitting in the booth that she was originally sitting in when I first came. I was sitting at the low bar where we usually sit to just take a break or eat. I'm sitting down. My manager comes out and goes up to Rachel and she's like, can you come to the back real quick? So Rachel is still on the phone. She like, man, what I do now? Dang, bro, what I do now? So they walking toward the back. So Rachel stops and she's like, bro, what did I talking to me? She's like, bro, what did I do? Haven't I just been sitting here and mind you, I'm eating. I'm like, bro, I just got here. I just started eating. I don't know what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm confused. So I'm eating. I'm still in the same spot, sitting down eating. So at this time, everybody has come over there by the low board. Shawty is standing in front of me, in front of the refrigerator, just standing up. My best friend is standing more so in the kitchen by the grill on the other side of Shawty. I'm sitting down. My other co-worker, Shawty's friend, is standing on this side of me. So I'm the only one sitting down. Everybody else is standing up. While we sitting and standing around talking, gossiping, about the whole situation and what's going on, we hear my manager and Rachel in the back arguing. Like, you could hear them yelling, and mainly Rachel, yelling, because black folks, we be loud as fuck. So you can just hear them. So we like, just getting all the tea, right? I'm still eating. Next thing we know comes out. I'm talking about walking so motherfucking fast. Because before my manager had took Rachel to the back, when she asked her to come to the back, and Rachel was like, man, what I do now, whoopty whoop, my manager was like, it doesn't matter, you're done here. Like, so she just wanted to take her to the back and tell her she was fired. But she want to make a scene, so she told her right then and there. So when they both was in the back yelling, we knew that old girl eventually was finna walk out the door because she was fired, right? But we didn't expect her to walk back out on the floor really fast like this and get in Shawty's face. Like, Rachel got all in Shawty's face and she was like, what the fuck what you say about me? What you say? Like asking her basically what did she tell the manager? And then Shawty said something like, something about her calling her a fat ass bitch. And so Rachel was like, I did say you were fat ass. And she was all in Shawty's face. At that moment, Shawty had every right to big face Rachel, push her, punch her, do something. She didn't do nothing. So while she started trying to talk shit back to Rachel cocked back and boop, 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 right in Shawty's face. Shawty was on the refrigerator, like I said. And so I'm like, everybody is shocked at this moment. Like, on the first of the year, on New Year's, on my birthday, is this really happening? We're shocked. So I guess Shawty not being about that life, clearly, because at that moment, you had a fucking thing of napkins in a steel container that was literally in reach. Like, Shawty was here, right? Shawty was here. Shawty could have easily, that's how close she could have picked that motherfucking napkin thing up and motherfucking started wailing on that bitch. Because you know how shit catch you off guard, so you don't have time to. But I feel like if you a good fighter, or even if you have a hood mentality, your whole goal is to defend yourself because you don't know what's going on. So like whatever is in reach and distance, because when the girl got in her face and started talking shit, she should have already been on defense mode. Like, my motherfucking hands would have been on that motherfucking dispenser while she talking. You feel me? I don't know. You know, some people just be about talk. They don't be about that life, clearly. Because Shawty was not about that life when Rachel ran up on her ass. So, she, you know what I'm saying, not swinging back, not doing nothing. So, Rachel, two pizza again, right? I'm still sitting down eating my motherfucking food because Shawty is not my friend. Shawty is a coworker. That's it. So I'm not finna get involved in Shawty's beef. Is she just a coworker? Now my best friend, we gonna name her Kim. Anytime I talk about Kim in my story times, that's my best friend. So when Kim started breaking it up, and Rachel act like she wanted to push Kim, that's when I got up. Because, bitch, don't touch my friend. Like, the whole time I'm sitting down eating, minding my business, but when Kim started breaking it up, and you know how when naturally somebody breaking you up from a fight or holding you back or anything, you just kind of like, you know. So Rachel, you know, act like she wanted to, like, push Kim out for her, and that's when I got up. And I was like, hey, y'all gonna have to chill now. Y'all gonna have to chill. You know, and that's when, you know, of course, Rachel got back on the phone with her girlfriend, was like, yeah, I just had to beat this bitch ass. And, you know, she left out or whatever. But before that, when Kim broke it up, Shawty had went back toward the grill and grabbed the butcher knife and was telling Rachel, you know, to run back up on her. That's what, I ain't gonna say that's what weak, scary bitches do. But I feel like if it was a fight and you didn't swing back, and after somebody break it up, now you trying to fight back with a weapon, it's too late for that. Like, you should have did that while it was going on. But anyways, so once she went to try to grab the butcher knife and tell Rachel to run up, that's when I was really, I'm not getting scared, but I was getting worried because I'm like, look, y'all need to stop. So I told my manager, I'm yelling my manager's name, manager, but I'm saying her name, manager. Like, she just standing there on the phone like a damn Karen calling the police and shit. I'm like, manager. First of all, why is this bitch here and she's still fired? Second of all, bitch, get this bitch in my Tommy voice. Get this bitch the fuck up out of here. The fuck? So the girl ended up leaving, you know what I'm saying? The bitch ain't got no car. So she walked to the store or something, I'm sure, you know, on the phone, getting her girlfriend to come up there. So my manager had ended up calling the police. The police came. Shawty's friend, y'all didn't hear me say Shawty's friend helped her at all in this fight, but she made sure to take pictures of Shawty's face as, you know, proof of how her face looked after that, because Shawty pressed charges on Rachel. We haven't seen Rachel since, of course, because she was fired. But my manager said, oddly, Rachel texted her and was like, so am I fired? Bitch, are you on crack? Are you crazy? Yes. You was fired before you did that, bitch. Now, you gonna have a warrant out for your arrest soon, I'm sure. Because she's pressing charges. But, yeah. So, that was some crazy ass shit that happened on my motherfucking birthday. That got my New Year's and my birthday lit. Because what? Well, we kind of still be talking about it every now and then at work. But if I was Shawty, I would be so fucking embarrassed. And do y'all know that she worked the rest of that day? Like, Shawty did not go home. And her friend said, because, you know, she got a car note to catch up. Bitch, I would have been so embarrassed and so ashamed that I done got beat up after somewhat talking shit. But you know what? God don't like ugly. And that was motherfucking karma, because Shawty ended up telling her friend, which is my friend, the one that gave me this glass. I did one of her Bday vlogs on my channel. She gave me a cake, some wine. I showed, you know, I haven't gave her name yet in any of my story times. But me and her are cool, but we mainly just co-workers. But, you know, we've hung out a few times outside of work, so we cool. And one day, she wasn't at work, and I said something pertaining to the schedule and blah, blah, blah. So Shawty went back and told her what I said on some messy shit. So one day I come to work and my coworker called herself not talking to me. You know how you can tell when somebody not talking to you. And I didn't ask her nothing. I just kind of put two and two together, and I'm not stupid. And Shawty must told her what I said, because Shawty was there that day, and I can repeat it. I wasn't talking about it behind her back. I was speaking the truth. But it's very messy of people to go back and tell people what somebody said like they was talking about them, because I wasn't talking. But my coworker never said nothing to me about it. She just ended up talking to me like a few days later. But I'm not dumb. You know what I'm saying? Rachel ended up telling me that that's exactly what happened, because Rachel was there when Shawty told my coworker what I said. So that's why I say all this was just karma on Shawty, because bitch, stop running your motherfucking mouth. Stop talking. And see, you was talking all that hot shit because maybe you thought that if Rachel went off on you, that your friend was gonna help you. Ain't that your friend? Ain't that your friend? Well, she didn't help you. But I know when Kim started breaking it up and Rachel act like she want to push Kim, I got right the fuck up, because bitch, don't touch my motherfucking friend. Don't touch my sister, my friend, my man, or my kids, or my mama, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fight your ass every time. So, you know, y'all need to just watch the company you keep. Karma's a bitch, and that karma hit her ass fast. And you know what? 2024 gonna be lit. So that's how my 2024 started off. It was a fight at work. I got money, and life is good. Yes. So if y'all have any interesting stories for 2024, y'all already know y'all can share them in the comments. But yes, this year finna be lit. I hope that everybody is in good spirits right now, and don't bring none of that negativity into this year. I have so many updates on shit that's happened, and all I can say is that I'm just glad that God opened a lot of things up to me. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of good things happen, y'all. Follow me on social media. If you don't have my social media, I usually put it in the description box. But my Instagram is Diva 2020, DIVA 2020. Snapchat is B Diva, B as in boy, D as in dog, IVA 1992. I have Facebook, Bianca Boss, or my other Instagram, Hustle and T 2020. All right. I love y'all. Y'all stay safe.